The question on nobody's mind is, will Holly find teacher planner piece this year? We're gonna find out. So I purchased a Hobonichi Weeks. And this is a Spring Start Hobonichi Weeks, and I'm going to use this as my teacher planner. Now, I'm going to tell you, I was having a hard time, and I know they give measurements on the website and things like that, but did I measure? No, I did not. I see all these other people using Hobonichi Weeks. I'm like, that looks good. Their hand is about the size of their hand, maybe a little bit taller. I still had no comparison. And you'd think, as a musician, I would have really good spatial awareness on things like this. Nope, not on this one, but that's okay. This is a Spring Start Hobonichi Weeks. I'm really excited to use it as a teacher planner. My hang up with teacher planners has always been, I don't think I use it correctly or for the function I need it for. So that's why I'm going with this guy, because what I think I need a paper planner for teaching is for task lists and like a hub for meetings and things that need to get copied. Like I said, task list oriented, and like events. I don't need it to actually write down what a class is doing at a certain time. That is what my Google Slides are for, which I'll have to do. I should do a video on how I make my Google Slides for my lesson plans for how I teach music. We should do one of those. But that is where I went after I saw the size in my hand. I'm trying to give you guys good spatial awareness, but I don't know if I am. There you go. Okay. I was like, don't panic. Remember, you're not writing in things that the classes are doing. This is your task hub. And then I was like, okay, I can do this. This is good. So, in case you've never seen a Hobonichi Weeks, not weeks, yes, weeks. There's too many Hobonichis. My husband has the cousin, which is the one that has a monthly spread, a weekly spread, a daily spread. This one just has monthly, weekly, and it has some like graph paper pages. But let's walk through it. We are going to do some setup stuff today too, but let's do a quick little walkthrough. So this is the Spring Start. So it is almost all in Japanese. I say almost all because like the months are in English. But I was like, you know what? If I'm going to try this, I don't want to commit to a full price Hobonichi Weeks. I want to commit to a not full price one because I know how bad my paper teacher planners typically go. I don't know why. So you get a year at a glance, and it gives you 24, then it gives you 23 and 25. This is your like perpetual. And I think what I'm going to track in here, I'm going to use it as a tracker. And I think I'm going to track physical activity at school. That sounds odd, right? But like, after this summer of getting outside and being part plant, I want to make sure I continue that during the school year. So I think that's what I'm going to use this page for. Then you have your monthlies. It starts with March of 24. Now here's what I'm going to do. Here's my plan. If this works out well, obviously I'm going to start in July. Well, not obviously. That's not obvious to everybody, Holly. Come on now. I'm going to practice and play with things in July just to see how I like it. And then not obviously, Holly. Not everyone's a teacher. Stop it. Anyway, August is when I'm going to start using it as like predominantly teacher planner. I'm going to redate. If this all works to plan, I'm going to redate when it gets back to March and April and May so that I can use this for the whole year. I don't mind redating. That's not a problem for me. So here's July. Again, we'll do some setup here. The paper, like I knew what the paper was going to feel like because like I said, my husband has a Hobonichi But it's still like, wow, it does feel like Bible paper. That's the best way to describe it. So you have your months. They're all together. And then there's these little like ribbons that you can use to like bookmark where you're at. So I bookmarked July. So you get, I don't know how well you can see this. I will try and, let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit more. There's these little like notches in the line. And a lot of times as I've been researching how to use a hobonichi, a lot of people, like the intent was originally like morning, afternoon, evening. There is a planner person named, I want to say it's Rochelle. Could be Rachel. But I think it's Rochelle in theory. And she actually uses this section as like events. And then this is like her daily task list here. And this is more of like a task manager side over here. Like she kind of brain dumps everything and then assigns it to where it goes. So I like that. That I was like, yes, very good. So you get grid paper here. This is your weekly spread there. And that goes forever. It goes forever. So then you get, when you get past the weeklies, you have, this reminds me of bullet journaling. This is kind of like a table of contents. And then you have note paper. And I'm like, this is great for meetings where you just maybe need a quick little jot down of something, or a brain dump. Oh, I'm going off frame. A brain dump of task lists and things like that. So you get a lot of pages. It says it goes up to page 72, 73. Then it gives you some measuring ideas, which I think is fun. My 100, I'm going to look up what people use these for. I think I might try and do it as a gratitude list because, okay, there's 180 days in the school year, right? Right. I probably will forget to write down occasionally because I know me. I just do. I guess I could use some of these because these are questions, but I do not speak Japanese. So I don't know what the questions are. I'm sure I could look it up. I'm sure it's the same, but I could always go into here a little bit more and cover those up and use it as gratitude. But I think it'd be fun to like write in little, like a one-word gratitude thing just about every day of the school year. And then there are recipes. I think that's hilarious. Like, I want to look these up and see if I can make them, but you know. So that is, I will say, the downside if you are using a spring, but most of those pages I'm not going to use anyway. So it is fine. Not a huge deal. And then it has a little pocket. I think I'm going to put the pocket here. Let's do that first. The doggos are getting a little restless because I have changed the routine on them. I did not take them for a walkie first. But they will survive. Or I believe they'll survive. We'll find out. I don't see them having a problem. Because this part's not going to take long. We're just going to do a quick setup. I'm not actually planning in this today. I just wanted to give you an idea. Because none of my other planners are changing. We'll probably do a little planner recap. This is the only one that is becoming something new. Let's see. Can we get that pocket in there? We can. We can do it. Do I know what I'm using that pocket for? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Give me some ideas below. All right, let's go ahead and put a name. I think I'll put a name. I've got a sticker for my name, so we're gonna put that in. Could I have gotten it out beforehand? Sure. Did I? No. This was an Exo Mama Plans freebie. And the reindeer games commence. Since this is a spring planner, the spring freebie, sorry for shaking the camera there, looks like it would work out pretty well. And I've been waiting to use these. I don't want to wait. Yep, I went there. Look at our little coffee unicorn from Sweet Fly Designs. I think that one's very springy too. might do some more decorative stuff later, but right now I think this is a good little tiny setup. There you go, friends. Will I have teacher planner peace? Only time will tell. I don't know. We're gonna find out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you all in the next one.